and we're back with 450s. 450s, a little more interesting than the 250s.
Yep.
Let's just start with 2 red flags.
Yep.
That was different.
Does this make you second thought on? Does this make you have second thoughts on the Triple Crown?
No.
How gnarly it is?
No.
Because that third main, 5-6 dudes didn't finish.
No.
Is it too much on these guys?
No.
I think it's too much on these guys.
No. But 5 stars, that's a lot.
Too much on those guys.
Nope. Not at all.
Too much.
Now, it was awesome that we were throwing together this whole new type of racing that we've been doing with the longest start we have.
I don't know about that start either.
That was a long start.
I think
that was a long start.
I think they need to tame that down. Ask Justin Bogle.
I heard Cooper Webb, they clocked him in practice or something, 75 miles an hour.
Ew.
In the end. That is moving.
So Justin Bogle took his dome straight to the ground at 75.
Man. Poor Bogle out with a concussion. I heard he's okay other than the head injury.
Knocked out.
Blows was out too, but that was a whoop section thing, so that's whatever.
But Justin Bogle had a fly formula on. Why did he get knocked out?
I don't know. At 75 miles an hour, I don't think there's a lot helping you.
Yeah.
Needs one of those airbag suits is what he needs.
Yeah.
I felt bad. I thought it was, honestly, I thought it was
Baggett.
Webb. I thought it was Webb at first.
I thought it was Baggett, and I was like, fantasy gods again.
Yeah. When I saw the blue gear, then I went, oh no, it's Baggett. And then it was Bogle, and I was like, oh.
I was going for Bogle, man. He just can't catch a break, and if this keeps happening, he's going to be without a ride. So
Yeah, he is. Well, look at Blows, too.
and that was a bummer,
Betty
too.
Blows in practice. He's out.
Bloss.
Blows,
We got a Bloss
whatever.
and a Blows.
Blows, whatever. Yeah.
And Blows.
And Blows. I mean, Blows hit the deck in the whoops. He was out.
That's a really big bummer because I think he was going to be really good in the 250 East.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Did you hear about Osborne? He hit the deck a lot.
He did.
But
and he was on his way back to the semi and then at red flag?
Yeah, so in the pulp thing, they called him on the show, which was different. They don't normally
usually do that?
No, not on the review show. So they called him because they had to get to the bottom of this. So supposedly what happened was he crashed, broke his brake lever off, his arm was feeling kind of funny, so he said, screw it, it was already a shit night anyway, was going back to the truck, left the stadium, went into the Alpine Stars medical rig, they checked his arm out, said his arm was fine, they changed the brake lever, he came out, the red flag had flown.
Bike?
No, the red flag had flown, he jumped on his bike, went back to the start line, rode up, asked Tooley, who I guess is the AMA guy.
No, I think he got his arm checked after, because he pulled off after the red flag too, and then they showed him going in the rig.
Well, no, he said it was before that.
Oh.
So anyway.
Interesting.
So, rode up, got to the gate just as the card was about to go up, asked them, hey, am I good to go? They're like, oh yeah, go ahead. And then went out and crashed again. And then, yes, and then come to find out, they DQ'd him anyway, so no matter what he did, he was going to get DQ'd because he technically had left the track area. I mean, it's just part of the rules. I guess you're not allowed.
And then they tell him it's okay?
Yeah, well,
it's the AMA.
It's the AMA. So anyway, so that was his night. Thank you to Pulp MX for making that contact and letting me, find that out.
Yeah, and give it to our viewers now.
Yeah, so anyway, that was a bad night for Zacho. The Zacho train it, but
and he was out front, took
hole shots like crazy.
Then he crashed.
Yeah, well, he does that too.
No.
Kind of like AC.
He's got the Savatgy syndrome?
No, AC does not have the Savatgy syndrome.
Does
AC
have the Savatgy syndrome?
Transfer power.
Maybe. In that takeout? Yep.
Took it from him.
Took it from him in that takeout?
No, I don't know what Zach's problem is. It's very un-Zach Osborne like.
Justin would say he called this.
Well, Justin is a hater, so whatever.
Well, let's just start from the top on.
Okay, so let's go with Kenny.
Let's talk about that monster Millie. That three in a row. Like
3 in a row?
Won that Monster Cup action.
3 in a row. Let's talk about how just smooth.
Is there a sweep bonus?
God, there better be.
I would hope.
If he wins 3 in a row, they better be stroking that check for a little bit more.
Yeah. Yep.
Because he won all 3 and he battled Eli the first one. Oh yeah.
They were solid. And in the press conference, Eli admitted defeat.
Eli did admit defeat. That was interesting. Yes, I heard that too.
Because he looked really pissed off.
Yep.
And he admitted that he wasn't faster. And him saying that right next to Ken is just eating that.
Wyatt pointed out in the pulp review, and I keep going back to that, but these guys have really good points, and I like it. And so I just like to go back and get your guys' opinions on this kind of stuff. Wyatt pointed out that usually in the past, when we see Tomac catch Ken, like what we saw, he eats him up all day. There's very few times he has caught Ken like that and not been able to get by him.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I noticed in the first main when they were battling, going through the sand section, Ken passed him on the outside. The next 2 to 3 laps, Ken went outside. Then Ken started doing that cross line where he jumped from the outside to the inside berm there and go to almost block Eli, I guess. But then he started to pull a gap on him. But he changed his line because I think he knew Eli was going to get him in the sand on the inside there eventually.
Yep. I was wondering, like, through that race too, if they had in their heads they were playing like a chess match, like I'm gonna conserve energy in this one, I'll get you in the next one, that kind of deal.
Yeah.
But after hearing that press conference and stuff, I think Eli wanted him.
He did, but he just didn't have it. Ken was more solid in the whoops all night than Eli. Eli looked good, but he still had some times where he got a little cattywampus there coming out of it.
Yep.
So I just don't. I think
Roxon's got that base setting, and they're just making the tweaks.
The little tweaks and
little tweaks.
But again, I think Eli has a good setting, but just
he was trying to do the Ferranda start thing too. He was way on the inside.
Way on the inside, but he was making it kind of work.
He was making it work.
So that was interesting.
Now I wish that it wouldn't have got red flagged in that second main, or was it the second or third one where they were buried in the pack
the
together?
Third one, they were
together.
8th and 9th, yes. And the third one, they kind of got a gift there with that red flag as far as
they did, because I think I think Kenny would have needed Tomac to win, or he wouldn't have.
No.
Okay.
No, because he was 1-1, so he still.
It would have been cool to see them go through the pack together and see if they made it through together. Or
I'm not sure they go all the way through the pack.
No, I don't
think
so
Anderson
either.
wins.
I think
that
Anderson
last
wins
one without the red flag. So.
I think, and Marty pulls off a third.
That would have been interesting. Good Marty, dude.
Yeah.
Good Marty.
So overall, that's like Roxon backed up that St. Louis win, and he.
I want to get through
he straight up beat Tomac. Like, that's impressive.
I want to get through like round 10 or 12 though before I'm really on this whole Kenny winning the title thing, because we've seen this too many times.
Yeah, we're comes out swinging first half of the season.
Now, granted, we are 25% of the way through the season. We're 4 rounds in, so we're basically a quarter through the season. Kenny's leading, and Eli is within 6 points,
He's
3
still
points.
in striking distance too.
Dude, I mean, this is the best Eli has been in 3 years. That's all there is to it.
Are we finally going to see the Tomac-Roxon battle all season that we've been supposed to see for 5 years?
Would be fantastic. Fantastic.
That would be awesome.
Can't wait to see him in Daytona.
Man,
that's going to be awesome.
Tomac takes Daytona. I hate to say it.
I don't know.
He rolls at Daytona.
He rolls at Phoenix. Kenny just beat him 3 times in a row.
Yeah. I don't know. That's the Kenny we were all supposed to see and love, but Tomac was right there.
This is what we've been supposed to be seeing.
Yep.
Is these two battling like this out front for the last however many years here. But speaking of out front, can we talk about Cooper Webb?
I'm kind of hitting the panic button. That race makes me hit the panic button.
It depends how they build whoops, but if whoops continue to go like they are and they're
atrocious in the whoops, dude.
Dude, it's horrible. It's
horrible.
Absolutely
How far
horrible.
out is he right now?
He's a ways. I don't know. I don't have that written down.
So like my preseason picks are, unless he goes like on a Tomac-esque tear.
He wasn't even in the top 10 again.
In that first main?
No, he wasn't. He didn't finish overall in the top 10.
Really?
Top 10: Kenny, Eli, Ando. Oh, Webb. Sorry, he was 4th. My bad.
Okay.
8-5-4. Whoops. I got a little ahead of myself.
Whoops, literally.
Yeah, but the whoops. Horrible.
Whoops.
Not a factor. All day.
And nobody could jump through them. Justin Cooper started jumping through them, and they were kind of fast. So I thought Coop was going to do it, but
no, it was weird because it set him up high. Like it wasn't fast going through him jumping. So, dude, he's in trouble. If he cannot get these whoops figured out, he is in trouble.
Yes.
That's all there is to it. Backing up this title is going to be very hard. Now, granted, we're coming into where East Coast where they break down.
Yeah, we're still going to start breaking down. Like Oakland's going to break down. Stuff like that. So it'll be interesting, but if the tracks are built like that one, I'm hitting the panic button.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that was bad. That was bad.
I mean, I don't think it would be as bad if he didn't have that second round, getting a 12. We wouldn't be as worried. But that's like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. The field's starting to die out a little bit. Like last weekend, we had some fly drops. So.
It's just not the Cooper Webb we expected to see.
No.
We expected to see a Cooper Webb coming in with confidence, and after that podium the first round, we thought podium's on deck.
I didn't expect to see AC catching and passing Webb. That's.
Let's talk about AC.
All right, so that's what we got on Webb. Like the whoops, man. Like that's gonna be your Achilles heel, as Ricky says.
Yep.
I don't know. He was just kind of there. I mean, he was up front and went backwards.
Yes.
So
Figured out. AC, fastest qualifier again. So we got speed. We can work with speed.
No surprise.
Rookie mistakes. Tucks the front end after the whoops there,
We've seen
which
him
was
do
just
that a million
a
times.
lean-in thing. And dude, he hit the
deck
deck hard in that third main.
I just want to point out the Ricky style. Did not let go of those bars until it was literally the last.
Nope.
Second.
He was holding on, huck a buck and go for that. So, but this is just rookie stuff, right? Like he'll get it smoothed out. There's no need to hit a panic button, in my opinion.
No, I think this is rookie stuff, but he's got to be frustrated.
I mean, yeah.
Super frustrated because it looks like 250 AC.
Yep. And you cannot get starts like he's been getting, and then do shit like this.
No.
Like you just can't in this class. So.
Do you still think he gets a win after that ride?
Yeah, I'm still on that train, dude. He's got the speed to do it.
I want to see him after a 250. What is it? 7 rounds.
Yeah.
So after 7 rounds, I want to see how he is.
And I mean,
that's going to be the real interesting thing for me is how he is after 7 rounds.
The thing is too is like first moto, he's right there with Kenny and Eli.
He's always right there.
So he's got
always in it. This
he
like the
can stay
speed's
with
there.
him. Yep.
I think he maybe needs to work on his racecraft a little bit. It's obviously
I don't
a little
know.
different.
That he was pretty good because he put some racecraft on Coop there, passing him in the first main too. First main, second main, one of them.
But maybe like backing it down and then when to push and that kind of stuff.
That yes, he definitely needs to work on. So I mean, because like that crash in the second one where he pushed front end coming out of the whoops, that was just a.
That was he got a weird kick.
I was gonna say it was a weird kick off the whoops. It was a little loose there on the inside. And he just got a little ahead of himself with the leaning in. If he doesn't lean in, if he's straight up, well then he's fine. He just loses a spot or two, but he stays upright. But the way he did it, that's what happens.
Yeah,
so
race deals, I don't know, but I mean for a rookie in this stack of a field, you can't really ask for more out of him, in my opinion.
No, he's right where we said, like 3 to 8, 3 to 6 type deals. So,
but like I said, after 7 rounds, then
we'll start watching. Once we get to Daytona, the championship starts at Daytona.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, let's talk about Jason Anderson.
Low key popping.
Low key popping still.
Low key popping.
Third place.
Quiet.
Just in the spotlight. Just doing it, making it happen, making things go.
I like it. I like it. And he straight up admitted that he isn't fast enough and he needs to find some speed.
He did. Yep. That was a thing with him.
And that's another thing too. Like he knows what's wrong, and I think he's smart enough to figure it out.
Yes. Yeah, I think he is too. I think it's going to be interesting, like I said, to see how this season goes on with him, because I am still not against the fact that I think he will self-sabotage internally, unconsciously. Dude, he's not going to win a title.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we were calling him for a title.
No.
Does he get a win?
Yeah.
I think he gets a win.
Depends if the red flags keep coming out.
Yeah,
because he should have won.
He definitely would have got one right there, too.
He
wasn't wasting no time.
No,
he
went to the front and he was going. So, but man, he is it's strange how quietly good he is, because like we don't see him on TV really either.
No, never.
Like I'm interested to go to a race and actually watch him ride somewhat, because, dude, you just all of a sudden look at the results, it's like, oh, he's third.
Right. Yeah.
What? I didn't see him on TV all night. Like, other than when he was leading that third main and then it got red flagged, and that was it. Other than that, we didn't see him.
Yep.
So
I like it. I like the approach. He found what worked for him.
It's definitely
But
weird.
if he does start winning and he starts getting the spotlight a little bit again, does that affect him like he says it did before? I don't know, but we'll just have to play it by ear and see if he even wins.
All these guys, it seems like they've almost cleaned it up to go Dungey status of let's just get through this. Look at Malcolm Stewart.
Well, look, it worked.
Oh yeah, but look at Malcolm Stewart, okay? We have been waiting for Heat Race Mookie for 4 rounds now. Have not seen it, and all I keep hearing through from his interviews and people who have talked to him is he just wants to get through 17 rounds. He could go faster. He's not.
I like that though.
It'll definitely be interesting to get to say round 12 if we still have 15 factory dudes.
I don't think we will.
I don't think we will either.
I mean, it's looking like Osborne's going to crash out. It's looking like Bogle might be out.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, who else is going? Chad Reed better just pack it up. Just do a Kevin Windham ride around on opening ceremonies and then go to the bar.
I heard he may have re-broke the ribs he broke 2 years ago. Still made it to the Rolex race.
Rub some CBD on it.
Sure. So, anything else 450 wise before we move into what we're going to talk about for next week?
I'm just trying to think. Davalos got a good start and kind of showed some of his potential. Brayton just solid doing what he does. He was 7th, 8th the whole time.
Yep.
Brayton just being Brayton, which should have picked him in fantasy. Should have.
That -1 killed me.
The
on that.
-1 was just like, I don't know. But, yeah, really nothing else to talk about. Hill and Freeze are where they should be.
It was a real low-key night other than those couple of red flags.
Plessinger, he kind of showed what he should have. Top 10.
He is, if I'm him, the panic button's going hard.
I'm not hitting the panic button yet. I think he's still going to get better. And I think Barsha's got to be a little worried.
Barsha was 5th, though.
But
I mean, quietly 5th.
Quietly 5th, yeah.
I mean, again, the way this is shaping up, we have 5-6 dudes that are all going to be within 15 points at the last round at this rate. Like,
Yeah.
so you're going to have 5 or 6 dudes that could all go out and win this title. I mean, that would be impressive. If we get to the final round and we got 5 dudes that are all within, say, 10 points, I mean, what's the final round going to be like?
Chaos.
Yeah, exactly. Because, dude, who isn't putting somebody on the ground for a title?
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome season so far, and I can't wait till next weekend already.
I know. Oakland.
Yeah, I hope there's going to be some...
It's a day race.
I want to see some more Dyson.
It's a day race next
I
week.
want to see some block passes.
I mean, that would be great.
I want to see some takeouts.
I
want Ferrandis just to blow everyone out.
He's not going to. He'll get fined $2,000.
Well, $2,000 is pocket change. Come on.
Well, yeah, that's true. So anyway, all right. So next week we got Oakland. We're back to a regular style race. Oakland's still a pretty big floor because it's a football and a baseball. Who you got for the 250s and the 450s next week?
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Oh boy. All right, go
I'm
ahead.
a lemon. I'm gonna go Anderson.
I think Anderson's gonna
I
pick
think
one
he's
up.
just gonna vibe with Oakland.
Okay.
That's why. That's all I'm basing off of. He just vibes with the city. Maybe.
That much of a city. Been there, done that.
Yeah, whatever that place is, I think Anderson just kind of vibes.
Tent
with it.
city.
Whatever. Yeah.
Anyway, who you got 250s?
I think it's gonna break down. East Coast style. I'm gonna go with Frenchie again, man. He's got to get one. I'm going Frenchie again.
Okay.
And for the record, I'm not a huge fan of Frenchie.
I mean, I'm going to go pretty typical here. So I'm going to go with Justin Cooper. I think comes back, has a good bounce back week because he was pissed about this week. You could tell in his podium interview on the last one. He was not happy with the way his day went. And then, honestly, I'm going to say I think Webb is going to get one because Webb won last year. I remember because I was on the floor when he won.
I called Webb last week for this week, and I looked like an ass, so I don't know if I want to do that again.
Shit'll break down. Like I said, he won here last year, so I think we're gonna see Webb put the first one, first one on the board here. But I think he's gonna be followed closely by Kenny.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna break down. It's gonna be technical, like you said. Kenny's good in that stuff, but I think Webb's gonna put it to him here.
Man,
as much as that pains me to say.
Marv was out there.
Dude, I know somebody in the comments asked about Marv, and I said, it's just that throw another guy in the top 5 there.
Yeah, I wish he was in it.
I mean, dude, that would be what we'd be looking at. It's just another dude to be podium top 5 contention every single week.
Dyson.
Yep. So, All right, cool. So this has been another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show presented by TLR Coatings and Durango Guitar Works. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, especially the like and the comment that gets us out there more. Make sure to follow us on all major social media. Links in the description to support us, and we will see everyone next week after Oakland.